Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
When their eyes widen in amazement as Old Faithful bursts into the sky.
Okay. You asked for it.
But
That's why we're
Biden's
playing.
so old, isn't he?
I know.
Stumbling. Okay. Thank you, among others, fine patriot. Southern Sister Resistor said, media harping on why Biden should not run in 2024 is absolutely journalistic malpractice. Perhaps they should pound the point every day that Trump tried to overthrow the government, is a GD rapist, should not be allowed on even one ballot in any of the 50 states. Thank you. Okay. Oh, do we have part 2 of that? I think we do. Wait, there's more.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Yeah.
When they gaze upon Yosemite,
shifting production to Thailand
Oh, dear.
and to Vietnam. Thailand and
He's
Vietnam.
thinking of the hookers.
our army manned the air. It ran the ramparts. It took over the airports. It did everything it had to do.
Oh, God. Remember that in the Revolutionary War? The
Yeah,
airports?
the
Remember
airports
those?
when they
Yeah, those
invaded the airports.
Those airports.
That was
Poor
tough.
lad. Airports. Okay, all right then. Julie in Seattle there was a reaction to Carlos yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Saying we need to have a plan B, that we should be talking about Biden's age. Julie, I'm going to help people. I am the emptier of America's craw. That's what I do. Yes. Julie says, Mama, there's nothing wrong with Democrats having plan B, left a few things stuck in my craw. I'm going to white mother this for people who think they can just sub a younger candidate for Biden and have a better shot of averting the fascist takeover. Is there a polite chipmunk Democrat Central Committee who can just change the dinner menu from Biden to someone else? Answer, no, there is not. The only way to get to Plan B is to go through an open primary season. So far, we've got Marianne Williamson, RFK Jr., and the loathsome Green Party hack Cornel West, who comes in once Biden admits he's too old and bows out. Sorry, Kamala, not you. You're unlikable. Let's note she's likely to disagree with that. She's in. How about Bernie? He's with Biden, but if Biden's out, why not? Joe Manchin, anybody? No labels could slush fund that sabotage. Now the class can talk amongst themselves and name half dozen other younger, more electable than Biden Democrats who want to fight it out in a contested primary season they've done nothing to raise money or prep for because we had an incumbent who was running. Odds are we get to Chicago. No one has clinched it. Remember how much fun the Obama-Hillary delegate count cliffhanger was? Hillary, Bernie? Oh, I live in hell. Oh, she wants this. Democracy on life support and a fractious Democratic convention in Chicago. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, I'm done now. Julie. P.S. GOP bonus. Mainstream media loves a catfight, so they'll obsess over a contested primary, drawing fired off the 91 felony count orange ass carbuncle's troubles. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Yes, Rachel Bidikofer tweeted, let me explain exactly how dumb it is not to get behind your incumbent in a election.
Carlos at no point said he wasn't going to get behind
of course not. But he said, we should be talking about Biden's age and nobody likes Kamala and maybe we should have a plan
but you
B.
brought up Rachel Bidikofer in the context of what Carlos said yesterday.
But saying we have a plan B is saying we are not behind our incumbent, which is dumb.
At no point did he say
I didn't say. I know Carlos has always said vote blue no matter who, but it's just even engaging. I'm sorry, I'm a little raw this morning, Joe. You know why. Because Kristen Welker's first guest on Meet the Press
I know.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Can I not have a moment to enjoy the lack of Chuck Toddness in the world?
Why do you watch NBC?
I haven't in ages. Oh, and now I can reaffirm my not watching Bill Maher because he's going to do a scab show. Oh my God.
Drew Barrymore got crap for that too.
Yeah.
But come on, they both know better.
Yeah,
they do.
People are upset at Ross Matthews too for also crossing the picket line.
As they should.
Mm-hmm. Keith Olbermann had thoughts. Without writers, the new weekly scab edition of Real Time with Bill Maher will be 83 seconds long. As somebody who's known you since 1978, you Bill, you selfish, unfunny scumbag. Oh dear. Keith had some things in his craw this morning as well. Yeah, I get it. The whole they're like, it's going to be pre-taped this Thursday,
so they can fact
check. It's just, it is such a dilemma as we go into this to give him this big prestigious platform to, as you know, he's going to just lie and lie and lie. So I'm not sure what she still has to confront him in real time. I don't. We'll see. I will. I'm just saying there were some better thoughts on Twitter. Nicole Wallace, Rachel Maddow. A lot of great choices over there to host Meet the Press. We'll see. That'll be on my we'll see list.
Okay.
All right. Mitt Romney has said bye-bye, taking his dressage horses and galloping off into the sunset.
Yes.
Can I just say, I think he sees the bloodbath that's coming, the Republican bloodbath that's coming, that his party is going completely insane. He did say, I know there are some things MAGA world would like Republican rule or authoritarian rule by Donald Trump, but I think they may be forgetting that the majority of people in America would not be voting for Donald Trump. The majority would be voting for Democrats. He also spoke out strongly against a third party like Joe Manchin. He said that is absolutely would get Donald Trump reelected. He said he will not run for a second term. He said it's pretty clear the party is inclined to a populist demagogue message. He said it's time for a new generation to step up and shape the world they're going to live in. He said in part the far right dominated House Republican Party made it difficult for that chamber to operate. But he had to get both sides in before he left.
Of course.
Because as you know, as we all know, both sides do it, and both sides are exactly the same. By the way, added fun fact, Mitt Romney was ahead of Barack Obama. Remember, Obama's second term by, I believe it was 54% to 35, something like that. Quite a bit. Yeah, quite a bit. Remember that freak out? Remember that? Like Democrats in disarray? Oh my God, we're all going to die. He said Biden is unable to lead on important matters and Trump is unwilling to lead on important matters. Except that Biden has led and he knows it and has gotten a historic amount of legislation done and accomplishments done, and the economy is in 11 billion times better shape than when he took over. Just saying. Okay, this one I was so struck by this story, this text that Romney sent. I mean, he really has got to just know this version of the Republican Party is a show. Because Chris and I were talking yesterday. He's in great shape for his age. He's 76. Yeah. I mean, I think he sees that could be a helmet. I don't know. Could be a Hasbro helmet like Mike Pence's. I don't know.
Like the Fisher Price people?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, but I think he knows first of all, that this is going to be a complete show for Republicans in 2024. But this text he sent on January 6th, he said, this was to Mitch McConnell, right? He said, in case you've not heard this, I just got a call from Angus King, who said he's spoken with a senior official at the Pentagon who reports that they're seeing very disturbing social media traffic regarding the protest planned on the 6th. I'm sorry, this must have been the 5th. There are calls to burn down your home, Mitch, to smuggle guns into D.C. and to storm the Capitol. I hope that sufficient security plans are in place, and I'm concerned that the instigator, the president, is the one who commands the reinforcements in D.C. and Capitol Police might require. McConnell never responds.
It's a hell of a text.
I know.
I'd be upset if someone sent me a text that long.
I mean, a little wordy, Mitt.
Right.
But
Did you just send an email?
McConnell doesn't respond, and every single one of these knows exactly who Donald Trump is and has said it behind closed doors. There it is, my first drink of the day, Z-Biotics pre-alcohol probiotic. Many of you know my story. I stopped drinking wine for 3 years during COVID, during the lockdown as part of a health reset. Now I drink wine in moderation, but this is an amazing new product. I've always believed in probiotics. And Z-Biotics, check this out. You drink just one of these. It's the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. I am using this and I feel great in the morning. I don't have to worry if I have an extra glass of wine. I still feel great in the morning. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. I've always had acid reflux problems. It is this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. Z-Biotics produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. All I know is it works. It is Z-Biotics pre-alcohol probiotic. Go to zbiotics.com/politicalvoices or scan the QR code on the screen right now.